buried with an army. Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of ancient China, was determined to find a way to live forever. His fixation intensified after he survived 3 assassination attempts. Desperate, the emperor searched high and low throughout China to find a potion that would give him immortality. Unfortunately, he found quite the opposite. In 210 BCE, the emperor inhibited a potion that he thought would extend his life. Instead, he accidentally poisoned himself and died. But the emperor had a secret backup plan in play. Before gulping the potion, Qin Shi Huang got to work on his huge underground mausoleum, a large burial chamber. It covered a 22 square mile, 57 square kilometer area. It was typical for ancient Chinese rulers to have a few statues standing guard outside their tombs, but Qin Shi Huang decided his tomb would be guarded by an army of more than 7,000 life-size soldiers, 600 horses, and 100 chariots, all made of fired clay. The figures became known as the Terracotta Warriors. Qin Shi Huang wanted to be ready for death if he couldn't prevent it. He believed his Beckett Cave pose was going to protect him, but he wasn't just keeping up an ancient tradition. Qin believed the soldiers were magical and could keep him safe in an eternal afterlife. It was a major task, and the emperor was fearful that his enemies would discover his plans. To keep the tomb and its riches strictly confidential, Qin had many of the laborers who worked on the project killed. The tomb was such a well-kept secret that it was a complete surprise when some farmers stumbled upon Emperor Qin Shi Huang's underground army in 1974. After the discovery, teams of archaeologists started to excavate the area and were shocked at the size and detail of the tomb. Clearly, no expense had been spared. Each of the thousands of warriors was unique and completely one of a kind. The figures had personalized facial features, hairstyles, and clothing. They even had different body types, postures, and facial expressions. All ancients likely set up in a bloodline of heads, hats, shoes, mustache, ears, lips, and more, all made in small molds. After the parts were pieced together, each warrior was given distinctive features, painted and equipped with weapons. While others fussed over the details, historians say that according to ancient Chinese religious belief, people thought this realism would give the terracotta warriors supernatural qualities. That is, they'd be able to come to life. But was this army actually supposed to be able to fight? It appears that the magic army was expected to come alive at the command of a drum and a bell. Island archaeologists have also uncovered the emperor believed the army would move forward when the drum sounded once and would attack on the second drum roll. At the ring of the bell, the troops would stop. If the bell rang again, they retreat. For a long time, archaeologists uncovered only the warrior statues. Eventually, they also unearthed a supporting cast of terracotta musicians, acrobats, and officials, along with waterfall crafted from bronze. Researchers think Qin Shi Huang wanted to take more than just the army with him when he died. He wanted an entire magical squad to entertain him. The terracotta figures aren't all that was buried in the emperor's massive tomb. More than 100 human skeletons were also found nearby. Some of these skeletons are believed to be people who were loyal to the emperor. They may have been sacrificed or pressured into following the emperor to his grave. There are also a number of workers who may have been executed as a way of paying off their debts. Today, the site is a major tourist attraction. People can see many of the statues just as they were found. Yet, Emperor Qin Shi Huang's tomb still contains mysteries. Qin's exact burial spot has never been excavated, but it's believed that there are treasures inside. According to one ancient text, the tomb was filled with fine vessels, precious stones, and treasures. And some believe it might not be wise to go looking for the emperor's riches now. Legend has said that traps are in place to prevent a thief from disrupting the tomb and the emperor's peace.